arrive, please go to meet them downstairs before doing your check-in at the hotel. Kilometers. If you compare, for example, from South Africa or Australia, they are much further away from the continent. And the way we travel to Antarctica is by flying. The flight is a 2-hour flight to King George Island. And we fly over there using either a BAE 146 or an RJ-85. Those aircraft are 4 turbofan aircrafts that were specially designed to land on short landing strips. And when you land on King George Island, you will understand why we need those.
I just ate dinner and I'm thinking to myself, like, I just feel off. Like, I feel tired, but it's not registering me. Why? Like, what's going on? And then I look at my clock and I figure out what's wrong. It's 9:40. It's about 9:44 here. The sunset today was at 9:41. This really throws a person off when it's 9 o'clock and it's this bright.
Front of the van.
Oh, I know.
What the whole deal is they've been studying the fjord systems on the western side of the Antarctic Peninsula now for many, many years. And what they're seeing is a trend of things, air temperatures rising and water temperatures rising. The whole peninsula is getting warmer. And with that, all these glaciers that we see here are starting to melt at historic levels. And what happens is when all the glaciers here are all fresh water made of snow. So when they start melting more, they're adding more fresh water into the saline environment, into the ocean, which is salt water. And that's, the theory is that's going to change the chemistry composition of these fjord systems and therefore also change the phytoplankton. What types of phytoplankton are going to be able to live here. And that is the basis of the entire ecosystem we have in Antarctica, are the phytoplankton. All the krill, you guys ever heard of krill? Okay, all the penguins, the seals, all the whales, they come down and feast on the krill. But the krill eat phytoplankton. And if the phytoplankton change, then we're gonna have some catastrophic effects in the marine ecosystems here. Does that make sense, you guys? Mm-hmm. So that's why we're studying the phytoplankton. What we're going to do is going to deploy a couple different scientific pieces of equipment. We're going to take some actual physical data, physical samples of the water, and do some vertical profiles of the water column, all kinds of different things, but it's very hands-on. You guys are going to be doing it. We're just going to be directing you.
Good.
Then you guys can go on your Zodiac cruise and join everyone else. Sound good?
Sound great.
All right. that's all right, Arlington. I'll give you that pen. Do the same thing, Cierva Cove, February 2nd, 2023.
So top.
Yep, just do the top.
Like this?
That works for me, my man. I'm just gonna get
How's the top different from the bottom?
the top of the water column.
Yeah.
Because that's a really good question. How's the top of the water column different from the bottom, and why are we taking this particular sample from the top? Perfect. Because salt water is denser than fresh water, so the denser is going to be the fresh water is going to be right on top. So that's why we can do this right on the top, and then we'll get that sample. We're going to figure out how much the percentage of fresh water is in this ecosystem right here. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Next up, we are going to throw something over the side. Are you ready to go? You ready to go over the side?
Oh,
Next up is the most expensive piece of equipment that we have available on the ship, and that is an RBR. Alice, you want to do this one?
Sure.
Alright, and she's back.
Oh,
Whoa,
there you go.
nice. Well, we're going to bring this back on board. This is what we just did.
Oh.
Got all this different data right there. And I'll bring this back on board and analyze it, and I'll...
You're right, babe. That is a lot of penguins.
If we would have the technology to collect that air, we can analyze that airdrop and we can understand the atmosphere from, for example, 10,000 years ago.
Wow.
We can check carbon dioxide volumes, oxygen volumes, and all the gases that are within the atmosphere. That's what the scientists do on the ice sheet, where the older ice is 40 million years old.
What's here?
A fur seal, and then the weddell seal behind. And the fur seals, you can see they got that little outer ear, so that little light little flap. Whereas the weddell seals are considered the true seals, and they won't have an outer ear flap.
It's live. It's coming off of this microscope right now. Yes.
So you're still live.
And I'm just pushing it right through and onto the screen. Yeah.
He said not for long.
Yes. That's why it's jiggling around, because the boat's kind of moving, but we're using this. Yeah.
These are plants, right?
These are plants. They photosynthesize. So yeah, phytoplankton. Plankton is a Greek word for drifters. I'll go in a little closer.
Whoa.
So that's just a different magnification.
Thank you. All right, for science.
No, stay.
So the polar bear plunge did not happen yesterday. They psyched us out. We went all the way downstairs, had our robes on, our bathing suits, and then they were like, the waves are too choppy. And they were. Like, we would have ended up underneath the boat. But they decided they were gonna surprise us again. So we were supposed to do the polar bear plunge. Well, the polar bear plunge was yesterday evening, and today they're like, oh, polar bear plunge is today, during the day, right after the first excursion. So I'm like, oh.
Those interested in polar plungings, we are ready for you. As we did yesterday, just grab your suit, grab your robe, a pair of shoes, stop by reception on your way down. Those of you that are not going to, I think starboard side is the side that we want to be on the decks, on the balconies, starboard side for those viewing, and we'll start immediately. So come on down when you're ready. We'll see you there.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
There's no way he's gonna do it. I'm not.
Yeah.
Good.
Salty.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Curling it.
So awesome, you guys.
Cheers. We're krilling it.
Anybody in here on the science boat?
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, my people are back. Nice. That's excellent. So we'll go off in just a minute. You guys go up and get your pictures and whatnot, and then we'll head out. Sound good? Okay. Got flag right there. You guys want a 7th continent flag photo opportunity. Zigzag up to the top. That's where all the chin straps are. It's a beautiful view from up top. And you can look over to the other side into the Aurora Channel as well. It's fantastic up there. If that's not your cup of tea, no problem at all. We're going to offer a Zodiac cruise around the corner. We've got chin straps at water level. Also blue-eyed shacks nesting over there as well.
How long is it?
How long is it? As long as you want.
Stuck down?
Yeah.
This is going to be your ship this morning. Absolutely. Welcome to Yankee Harbor. This is actually an old moraine right here. This thing all the way around that glacier back there. It used to come all the way out here and it pushed this moraine here and then it receded back to where it is right now. So this is why all these are kind of rounded rocks, stuff like that, a lot of them that you'll see along the way. We've got some Weddell seals. Got one right here. We're going to be walking in that direction. We've got some fur seals. We got some molting penguins, so give those guys a little extra space, right?
This one are the southern elephant seals. You can find also the, obviously, northern elephant seal. They are molting right now. You can see different colorations, different browns. It's because they are molting. They have this huge round black eyes because they need to absorb as much life as possible when they are diving, because they dive up to a depth that the light doesn't go in, which is 1,000 meters depth.
Okay. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Sa'yo ang inumin, sa'yo ang pulutan. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Sana'y malasing mo kami. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Make a wish, blow the candles. Happy birthday to you. It's back. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
These guys are funny.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy birthday.
They said, happy birthday. You're paying for the food and the drinks.
Oh!
And you get smiling.
Oh, look at that tail! So I can't believe it, but it's the last day. We're about to disembark. This has been an amazing journey. If you want to come to Antarctica, this is the way to do it. I just had some final thoughts. I mean, first, Antarctica 21, this is just incredible.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Welcome back to Frei.
Everyone just was like a professional and just amazing at their craft. Say hi, everybody. Hi. I miss you all. You know, most of all, I want to say happy birthday to Arlington. This trip is because of him. I love him so much. Thank you, Arlington, for being an amazing husband, an amazing father, an amazing person. just a gift to the people that know and love you. And I really hope that this was a trip to remember, to fully celebrate your 40 years of life. We love you. We appreciate you. We thank you. And I just thank you for being on this journey with you, having this beautiful experience together, something that we will always be able to look on and just remember. But most of all, happy birthday. Many, many more happy, prosperous, joyous, healthy, amazing birthdays. I know this is one for the books, but I just hope that we have many more beautiful years together, and this is just one of the many expeditions we'll go on. So happy birthday. I love you, babe, and I hope this was all worth it for you. And then for me, I'm just so happy to be on this trip. Like, it was so good. I highly recommend it to anyone. Go with Antarctica 21. They hire good people. They do good work. It's just exceptional.